right now, but not right now. Moment. We got dice, right? Everybody get a pair of dice? Good. Everybody get a pair of dice, get a pair of dice. That'll be a big part of today and Wednesday. But before we do that, looking forward to this week. A couple things to do. I put 1 or 2 quizzes up on... Two? I put 2 up. One is on GPAs, weighted averaging, which I honestly, the guy can say, if you guys take nothing out of this class except knowing how to deal with a weighted average, I'm stoked, honestly. If you can do a weighted average, then you can handle pretty much anything mathematical in your life. Yay. What's the other quiz on? The weighted average?
It's the dice,
The betting.
The betting on the dice, how much to pay. Yes! And that I want to get into that today too. That's part of today is craps. How craps works. How they pay out when you win at craps, what it costs to win it, or what it costs to play at craps. And the other quiz, thank you, that's why I put that one on the Wednesday, was you're going to be playing Vegas. You're going to play a Vegas, you just did it, excellent. You're going to play a Vegas actuary a little bit where you get to set the payouts for the rolls on, it's a very simple game. I think you're betting on 5. Like you're rolling a pair of dice and betting on 5, and it helps you figure out how many 5s you can get. We're also doing some of that today in class. But the idea is Vegas knows all the odds before you play. They know what's going to happen on a roll of dice, and they know how often it's going to happen on a roll of dice, and you can't beat that because that's what's going to happen. So there's certain things you can't change about a weighted average, but there are certain things Vegas can change, and that's how they get you coming in and keep playing the game. So we'll analyze one of the most popular today, which is craps. So anyway, last project, which is basically just learning how to do some graphs in Excel. You've looked at a couple graphs in class already. I've thrown up a couple of histograms, a couple pie charts. Just one of those things where I thought, yeah, you might want to learn how to actually do that in Excel, especially since the state of Oregon removed the requirement. How many of you guys are taking the AAOT? Go over the AAOT degree? I'm imagining a bunch of you, yeah. ASOT? Oh, ASOT is a little bit different. You have to take a computer course for that. But the AAOT, you do not have to anymore. And that was, I was very, very upset when I found that out, that they removed the computer requirement from the AAOT degree about 2 or 3 years ago. Their logic for it was that, well, you guys now grow up texting and grow up Facebook instant messaging and grow up with email, so you know how to use computers. And I'm like, wow, that's like saying because I eat sugar, I know how to catch trout or something like that. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
How does that compute?
It doesn't compute. It doesn't. But that was the logic, right? Right, exactly. There's no logic to it at all, Deb. That's what kind of upset me about it. Because of the information era, you guys are the millennials. The millennials grow up using electronic devices, yes, but using them. That's like saying the Atari 2600 that I played in 1982 is the reason I'm now in love with Excel. It has nothing to do with it at all, other than the fact that they both got turned on and plugged a cartridge into, except there's no cartridges anymore. Anyway, see, I'm having a hard time even drawing an analogy because it doesn't make any sense. So anyway, I started, as I was going through and seeing the graphs that we were doing in class, I'm like, yeah, this would be a fun last project for you. And I say fun, it might be aggravating. That's why I don't want you to wait until tomorrow night to start it. Because if you do have computer issues, you can email me your computer spreadsheet you're working on, and I can fix them and send them back to you. So if you're having a hard time making the histogram or making the pie chart, just send me your spreadsheet. Okay? Just what you're working on, just send it to me. And I can look at it, take a look, and be like, oh, here's what you have to do, and I'll fix it, highlight it, and send it back to you. You can continue on your way. But don't wait until like midnight Tuesday, because I won't get it in anywhere near enough time to help you with it if you do that.
It's real helpful. That was a good thing you did.
Yes!
Yeah.
Absolutely, please.
Because you can keep that paper too. And
yes, of course.
Back to it, so it's real helpful.
And my stuff is always up. It's been up forever. I keep stuff online pretty much all the time. Let me turn the screens on so we have this. So yeah, by all means, I think it's a fairly helpful thing. I think Excel is, when I found they were dumping CIS 120, I was just so bummed because knowing how to get your way around the computer, and I don't mean checking email, I mean being able to make a spreadsheet and collecting information into a logical way, is I think, I don't know, it's just part of being a student in the 21st century. And those of you guys taking 243 and 244 with me, you'll see them again and again. I mean, I know, is there an Excel component for this exam? There is. It's a really fun, it's craps again, but it's called the don't pass bet. In class, we'll study the pass line bet, which is the most popular bet when you play craps. It's got the best chance of winning. No, lie, don't pass bet's actually a slightly better chance of winning. But they're both pretty good. They're both almost 50-50 in winning. I just proved in 243, the gambler's ruin. I did a math problem with the 243 kids. Remember, I think I described that to you guys where you you play a game like craps. Or flip a coin instead. Bet $1, flip a coin. If it comes up heads, you get your dollar back. If it comes up tails, double down on your bet. Then flip again. We described this to you, right? So every time you lose, you double down your bet, because then when you win, you'll make all your money back and you'll have $1 extra at the end. And the question I asked the students was, on average, how much does it cost to win $1 back? On average, how much does it cost? What do you think? Give me a number. On average, how much does it cost to win $1 back? On average. $84 to win $1 back. $6 to win $1 back.
No, 86.
Oh, $86 to win $1. Good. $90 to win $1 back. 92. I'm going to throw 92 in there. You guys?
Oh, 55.
$55. This is where I have to bet $1. Price is right, right? $1. They're all over. As a matter of fact, none of you are even close.
1,000.
It costs an infinite amount of money on average to win your dollar back. An infinite amount of money to win. That's why it's called the gambler's ruin, because you can't do it on average. You'll bankrupt yourself if you keep playing the game even when the odds are in your favor, because there's not enough money to cover all the possibilities. That's the kind of stuff we look at in 243. And we'll look at a little bit today because of what Kelly just told me, what's happening with some of your computer files right now. But that's what's so interesting about mathematics. It gives you a tool to talk about an infinite amount of money to win your dollar back. So it's not worth it. Which is why you don't treat gambling as investment. You treat gambling as
Gambling.
pure entertainment. Pure entertainment. We'll see more of that today. I'll show you a guarantee.